Hiya, and welcome back to Heroes Advent. The game that teaches us that, The game that teaches us that Alex is... I don't know. I can't think of anything. I wish I could, but I can't. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Your first... Oh, the game that teaches us that Alex is a certified swink. Okay.
Been a messing to say, but it's starting to get to me. Say, you're a lot of Cody's friends, right? That's what he's calling himself these days, is it?
Yes, we're his friends, sir. Do you know him personally, sir?
Just call me Arvon. I suppose we go way back. He's a regular here. Used to supply him with good gear and he'd help with food and rations, that sort of agreement, huh?
Right. Thank you for your service to the city and guild, Sir Arvan.
No need for them fancy schmancy terms, son. I'm just doing my part as every man should. And besides, thanks for helping these old bones out the other day. Wouldn't be able to handle the next day's orders at that head start.
I'm glad we could help, sir. Arvin stepped away as Kalen returned with Max's equipment. After giving them a thorough check, Max gave the Orca his approval as he promptly joined his master at the forge to resume their work. He made sure to thank both of them before leaving the workshop. It was time for you to return to the guild. Max gathered everyone outside the building.
Alright, everybody, got what they needed?
Just took care of the garden. Everything should be okay for at least a couple of days ahead.
I got ingredients to make curry. But I can't buy meat and keep it fresh for tomorrow. We might have to hunt for some on our way.
That's fine. Right, can you help me chase the game down?
Sure, just like old time, eh?
Just like old times.
I always got the tools I needed, even if it was kind of roundabout.
All good, Alex. Alright, now everyone, I want you to take the rest of the day off. Tomorrow's destination is important. It's pretty important, as we all know. So if you have anything to take care of, try to get it done now. That goes for you too, Dave.
Huh? Me?
Yep. If you have anyone to meet, places to be, or things to do, I won't stop you. Just make sure to get ample rest. Oh, okay, I will. Okay, you guys are dismissed. Take care and remember to meet up here tomorrow morning. Later. See you guys.
I'll be at the lab, Dave, so in case you wanted to talk, you know where to find me.
Alright. And so you were on your own as everybody went on their own ways. What should I do now? Maybe I shouldn't check for requests. It's already getting late. Hiya. Okay, so, here we are. In the fucking... in the guild. Alright, where to first? Hiya. Do we go to the library or the gym? Let's increase our brain cells. Yes. You headed to the public library and spent some time on a random book you grabbed. You felt like you've learned something new, although not much. You returned to the library and continued on the random book you picked. Felt like you've learned something new, not by much. To the gym! We're gonna beat the shit out of shit. You decided to head to the vacant training room. Strength. You focused on your mental strength. Yeah, we already read all that. Alright. Well, that's all I can do here for now. I should probably check the phone to see if I missed anything. Request reminder. No pending quests. Crystal Coria. Oh! Oh! Okay. We got a message.
Dear Dave, it's me, Elisa. I'm writing this message to you from this new device that Alex gave me as a present. How nice and thoughtful of him. It seems to be a miniature version of the communication hub. But you can write these letters within. I find this all to be very fascinating and thought-provoking. Anyhow, I am writing this to remind you to be careful on your trip tomorrow, Dave. I'm sure the others will protect you to the best of their ability, but you also need to remain vigilant as well. I wish I could accompany you for this voyage, but I must regrettably remain here to keep watch over the Guardian Crystal. Flores fluent ubicumque in iter tum, Dave. Ordina is prosperita.
Oh, wow. Private broadcast. Alex. You didn't pick up. You didn't pick up. Hey, Dave. Miss me already, eh? Come see me at the garden if you want to talk. Alrighty, what about Cody? Dave, hello? It's pretty noisy here. I'm at the tavern. If you want to drop by out. He hung up on accident again. Okay, but how do I go to the thing, Alex? World map, if I go to the Guardian Crystal. After arriving at the park, you decided to head to the Guardian Crystal. Some of the guards seemed suspicious of you, but as soon as you got closer, they seemed to recognize you and immediately stopped batting an eye. Perhaps you have Elisa to thank for that, you thought to yourself. After going through the familiar road, you eventually arrived at Elisa's place in the gardens. The rabbit sage was there, sipping on some tea at the table, while keeping an eye on some kind of crystal contrivance. I feel like I fucked up. I think I fucked up. Okay. This is the latest, yes. Alrighty. Just go ahead and reread that note. It's a nice note. And this is going to bug the shit out of me. Private broadcast. All of them. Where did Alex say he was going to be? Where is he? What is his location? Where did he go? Where is he? If I click here, I'm only doing this so I can learn where he went. Son of a bitch. Wait, hang on. Oh, son of a bitch. I could have, this whole time, I could have just checked that. Alright. All the way up here. He'll be at the lab. The lab. Where is the lab? I don't fucking know. It's not there. It's not there. Where's the lab? Nobody knows. Seriously, where's the lab? Can I just click there? Can I click here? Where's the lab? He's in the lab. In the lab. Where is the lab? If I click... I'm just going to spam Alex until he picks up. Damn, he's not picking up. He's not picking up. Should we go somewhere else? Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Where to on the map? These are the only places available. The cave, the mines, the old mines, the guild, the crystal, the beach, and the docks. Seriously, where on earth is Alex? Yeah.
How would you try to explain me to a stranger, cause I'm not easy to pinpoint, I float around, don't fit a label outside the box, yeah, I overwhelm myself, but then I hit the brakes, and when I do, I feel I've made a mistake, and you try to explain me to a stranger.
That was aggressive. He headed to the old mines. Passing by the outpost, you could see Max. Oh shit, he's at the mines. So that's Max. You already read that. So Max is there. Elisa's at the Guardian Crystal. Cody's at the tavern. Saying it to you, Amethyst. It was... Because, like, I don't know, I say everything is aggressive. Like, it could be, like, the most non-aggressive thing on Earth, and I'm just like, yo, that's aggressive. That's just how I am. But where is Alex? So we know where Max is. You know what? You know what? I'm going to take an educated guess. I'm going to check the beach. Both. You arrived at the beach. This hour, the place wasn't as crowded, though you did spot in a silhouette of a shark. A figure approaching from afar, in a silhouette of a shark. Shore or a shark? Run! Just like the absolute fear. I read that and my first thought was, oh god, that's racist. You stood there and waited for the figure to cross path with you. Turns out it was just Finn, Ray's shark friend, probably going for a jog around the beach.
Oh, Dave! Good evening. Haven't seen you in a few days. How have you been?
Hey Finn, I'm doing well, just going for a walk.
Uh-huh. I thought I saw you, so I came over here just to confirm.
Right. So what are you doing out here exactly?
Patrolling, of course. My job on the beach is not just daytime only, you know.
I see. Spotted anything suspicious?
Well, aside from you out here, mostly just some people finding a secluded spot to do their thing.
Oh, like they do that thing.
Sometimes, yeah. I do come across cases like that on the regular. Usually they just hang out and grill some food together for the evening. Other than that, nope, nothing out of the ordinary these days.
That's good, at least.
Yep, it's been quite peaceful here these days, actually. Which is good. I much prefer it this way.
Yeah? Why's that?
Naturally, as an Atlantean, I find beaches right at home. But during my time here at Crystal Coast, I do notice that a lot of people go here when they feel lost.
Oh, okay. Lost?
Yeah, in the sense that they don't know where to go in their lives, I suppose. And this place, being the meeting point between land and sea, is like a liminal space, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know why they would do that on the beach.
That's why I think it's good that the beach can be pretty peaceful, so people can come and go freely without worry.
But what if they're lost forever? Are they just stuck here then?
Nobody gets lost forever, Dave. Sometimes they might find the thing they were looking for when they get here. Sometimes they leave empty-handed. It's just part of the journey, another chapter in their lives.
Even when everything looked bleak for them?
Yep. Eventually everyone will find their own way, but not everyone is the same. Some find it in a few days, some would take a lifetime. Take Ray, for example. He's still on that journey as far as I can tell.
Is that why he goes here a lot?
Yes, he usually just stays overnight at my beach hut and enjoy the view of the sea.
Oh, I thought you guys just meet up to fool around with each other.
Nah, nothing overtly sexual. He may act that way, but I think it's just his way of coping. Which is not very healthy, I might say. But at least he's found a better alternative to that, like gardening, which I'm glad.
Right, well I hope he finds what he's looking for.
You and me both, then. Well, I think I have to get back on duty, Dave. Gotta go on a few more rounds before I can return to some snacks.
Okay, see you, Finn.
See you later.
With that, the shark jogged to the other side of the beach. He promptly left after standing around for a moment as well. Seems like the beach is clear. Better check out on the others. Alright, so that's the beach. Should we check the docks, the Guardian Crystal, or the old mines next? You decided to go to the harbor. The place seemed quite empty at that time of the day. There weren't much to be seen as you wandered about for a while. Mostly restaurants beginning to close up shop and some fishermen preparing to sail away for the night. You were thinking of heading back to the town when you noticed a familiar feline sitting on their own by the piers. You couldn't quite recognize who he was unless you came closer. Will you approach him? Ah, shit, oh, fuck, it's this bitch. Ugh, this bitch. Should we approach him? Should we approach this bitch? Alright, I guess we're approaching the bitch. The figure turned out to be Toby, Alaric's son and Max's friend. Toby? Oh, Dave, is it? Hey! What are you doing out here at this hour? The tiger greeted you with a grin. Despite that, he still seemed a little sad, though you didn't really know why. Yeah, I was just walking around town. Came across you here at the harbor. What are you doing here, Toby? Just the usual, keeping an eye out for suspicious activities. And speaking of which, you're looking pretty sus there, Dave. Okay, I am going to go do a thing. How fucking dare you call me sus, Toby? How fucking dare you? You know what? If you're going to call me sus, if you're going to hit it right where it hurts, Toby. If you're going to hit me right where it fucking hurts, Toby, then I'm going to hit you where it hurts. You ready for this? You got rejected. You bitch. You got rejected. L. Sucks to be you. Anyways, that's probably enough being mean to Toby. Making my way downtown, walking past things past, and I'm homebound. Do 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 do. That's a sound like do 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 do. You're pretty sus there. Did I get you? That was pretty good, right? Relax, I'm just messing with you. I hope you didn't do that to everyone you come across, Toby. Of course not. I don't just accuse people randomly. Come on, Dave, you gotta chill out, man. Life's too short to be so serious. Well, that's probably what I'll tell Max, though. Max? What about him? Oh, you haven't noticed? He's been so serious lately. Especially since you arrived in town. What? Hey, I don't mean it like that. I don't blame you, Dave. If what I heard about you is true, then Max probably just takes this assignment super seriously, as he always would. Now, I don't get it, though. What's 10 minutes of relaxation gonna do to hurt his duty anyway? He'd always turn in his assignments ahead of time anyway. Sorry, Toby, but what exactly did you hear about me? Huh? Nah, just stuff Dad told me after you guys met with him. Said you're some kind of exchange warrior from overseas coming to CC to look for a trainer. That it? Oh, yeah, totally. Everybody's got their secrets, I guess. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul of this. Oh, doggy. Lay down. People can be pretty unwelcoming to outsiders coming to the city nowadays. Yeah, I can kind of notice. So, thanks for looking out for me, Toby. Don't mention it, that's what professionals do, yeah? Right. Actually, Toby, were you and Max close? Close? I sure hope we were. Alright, I guess I gotta come clean about something, Dave. When you came to town, I was pretty jealous because Max started to pay attention to only you. But now that I know about this assignment, guess I was in the wrong, so I probably should explain myself a wee bit. Go on. I knew it! Your rejected ass is going to get rejected. Again. This isn't even the first time that his ass got rejected. Your ass is going to get rejected, Toby. Well, truth be told, I've liked Max for a long time. Don't even remember when, but I've been wanting to get closer to him this whole time. It's thanks to him that I joined the academy and got merc training, field experience, and all that jazz. You did all that to get his attention? Guess I'm guilty as charged. I mean, it's nice that I'm also serving the city. But all this time, I wonder if he ever noticed.
I've been giving him hints, asking him to go on dates with me, or for us to do assignments together. I'd hope that he'd make his move at some point, and now it just feels like forever.
Oh, then why don't you make the first move if you like him that much?
Hey, think of the same thing, I see. Yeah, I've been considering it, but maybe you can help me with that too.
Huh? Me? Why me?
Oh, I don't know, 'cause there's a certain someone that Max only pays attention to these days, like I said. Sorry, there goes the aggression again. But for real though, maybe you can put in some good words for me. May even help him realize my feelings for him, I feel.
No. Which one? Gonna do the laugh that I gave Cody. I guess, I don't know, Toby. Maybe I can say something to Max, but I can't promise anything.
Well, that's fine. With you on my side to help me on this, nothing can go wrong, right?
I said I can't promise anything.
I know, but I'm fine with that, I think. I don't know. I guess I should head back and call it a day for now.
Have you been here all day again?
You guessed it.
Well, see you later then. This tiny dog is desperate for attention.
Well, see you later then. Yep, I'm about. Smell you later, Dave.
Yeah, we're not helping him. Fuck you, Toby. You rejected ass bitch. And so the tiger left you alone at the piers. You decided to sit down there yourself, gazing at the dormant sea. You wondered if you did or said the right thing there. After a while, you decided to leave the harbor and headed back to town. Looks like you're done here. Better check out on the others. Where to now? Elisa or Max? Because I don't fucking know where Alex is. Wait, did it give us corruption points? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. We have 0 corruption still. We are not corrupted. Yay! Like, this is us.
And if we look here, we can see the majestic rejected tiger. He is desperate for a specific person. He is desperate for a specific person. And, as such, he is obsessed. But unfortunately, that person will not share his feelings. As such, the majestic tiger seeks the aid of the crying dog. The crying dog cries sadly. He sadly cries and goes and does his unspecified assignments of sadness. He had told the majestic rejected tiger that he would try to help but can't promise anything. Unfortunately for the majestic rejected tiger, the crying dog will not tell so because he is crying.
Alright, to the mines. Like a fucking nature documentary. You decided to head to the old mines. Passing by the outpost, you could see Max standing by the cave entrances. Some of the guards eyed you suspiciously, but left you alone as soon as they noticed the guild badge on your outfit. Max, hey!
Oh, Dave? What are you doing here?
Well, I was walking around, wandered here, and saw you, so I just wanted to check on how you're doing.
Well, alright, I'm just inspecting the slime population.
Oh, how did that go?
Not good.
It must be so undermanned here that they didn't clean up the mess properly. Over the last few days, the slimes have been feeding on the debris around the cave and multiplied quickly. I think I might have to cull some of them for a bit. Want to lend a hand, Dave?
Do we want to help Max?
Make Toby jealous? Make Toby jelly? Alright, Toby, you're going to be so jelly. Sure.
Great. Thanks, Dave. Follow me and stay focused, alright?
Will do. Alrighty. Flip you. Go drink milk. It's like, hey dudes, you wanna be as cool as us? Then drink your fucking milk. I was that kid. I was that kid. I was that kid. I'll just say it. I was that kid. I was that kid. I was not a good kid. Yay, we won! You managed to vanquish the slimes with Max. You feel stronger, tougher, more agile, and more focused. The guards thanked you again and offered you both food and drinks at the camp. Max seemed to want to stay behind to chat with them for the evening, so you decided to say goodbye to him and left the mines. Seems that you're done here. Better check out on the others. I guess we're going to the crystal. After arriving at the park, the rabbit sage was there sipping on some tea at the table, while keeping an eye on some kind of crystal contraption. Elisa!
Oh, Dave! What brings you here at this hour?
Oh, well, nothing much really, just wandering about before the trip. I was passing by the park and just thought I might as well go here to check on you.
My, how thoughtful of you, Dave. That gladdens my heart so. Would you like some jasmine tea, dear?
Well, I'd love to, but maybe not. I don't want to stay up all night from drinking tea.
Fair enough.
So, how are you doing, Elisa?
All in all, I am quite well, dear. How about you? Taking proper care of yourself, I hope.
Still do, ma'am.
Good.
Oh, right, about this morning.
Yes, Dave?
I think we saw you walking from the guild building. Were you there the whole time?
Oh, no, of course not, dear. Since the Galanteer had so kindly provided this lodging for me, this is where I'll spend most of my day, close to the crystal so I may keep watch of it.
Oh, so you, teleported to the guild, like what you did this morning?
Yes, is something the matter, Dave?
Oh, nothing. It just really taken everyone by surprise.
I see. Sometimes I forget that most common folk have never witnessed short-distance warp in their lifetime. Truth be told, I don't mind going around the city on foot, but with how things are right now, me walking around like this might attract more attention than I'd prefer. I did arrive at our guildmaster's office this morning to discuss some matters with him before heading down to meet you all.
Oh, that explains it. Oh, also, I got your message, Elisa. Did Alex actually make a phone for you, too?
Ah, yes! That was this morning, too.
Look at them tigers. And there's just a male tiger trying to get it on with other male tigers but gets rejected. And then there's Matt. You. Ah. You and me both.
That was this morning, too. His assistant, Festin, delivered a few of those devices to Alaric's office while I was there. Naturally, he gave one to me so I could keep in touch with the team.
Huh, even though you can communicate with others through dreams?
Dave, you do realize that most people cannot do what I do, yes?
Oh, right, that's a good point.
If anything.
I don't think I did, Amethyst. Even if I did, I cannot remember what I said. Like, I'm sorry if I did. But I don't think I did. I genuinely cannot tell if I did. Because I don't even know your real name, my guy. I don't even know it.
If anything, I simply really appreciate the sentiment. And at the end of the day, it's still a useful tool we can rely on.
I can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm. Although...
Huh?
Come, Dave, have a look at this.
You got closer to the table as Elisa gestured towards the contraption. There was a sphere-like object in the center that seemed to be siphoning dark matters out of thin air. As you traced along this dark string, it seemed to lead straight back to the guardian crystal outside. Huh, what is this device?
It's something Alex crafted for me based on my original design of the dissonance regulator. As you can see, I'm attempting to harmonize the guardian crystal.
Are you purifying the nether from it?
In a sense, perhaps, though not necessarily. Removing the nether from the guardian crystal is akin to taking the debris out of an open wound. The thing might no longer be there to exacerbate it, but the damage is already done. And like most wounds, it will take a long time before the guardian crystal could fully harmonize itself. Oh, but didn't the GC restart itself not long after? Why does it take so long to fully recover, like you said? The soil, Dave. The theory your team proposed is most likely true. The nether and the soil composition might be at acceptable levels, but they've been spread far and wide over the course of a decade almost. Most of the vegetation here have also absorbed nether into them, further strengthening the dissonance to disrupt the crystal.
Is there really nothing we can do?
Well, there are two options. Either I reinforce the crystal's power or purify the city entirely. Both options will require a lot of time spent, though the former is still faster than the latter.
How long would it take exactly?
About 3 months for the purification if everything went smoothly, while reinforcing only takes 1 or 2 months at most.
That's still a pretty long time. Hope nothing bad would happen while the GC is still recovering.
Oh, trouble yourself none, dear. Right now, I'd much prefer you focusing on your task at hand, Dave. Anything your team can gather at the Akai will be vital to our cause.
Thank you, Elise. I'll do my best, for you and for everyone.
Very heroic notion from a budding mercenary. I'm very pleased, Dave. Now, I advise you to head back and get ample rest for the journey tomorrow.
I will, ma'am, and thanks again. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dave. Remember to take care of yourself.
With that, you return to the inner circle before leaving Fitcham Park. Looks like you're done here. Better go back to the guild then. It's still early. What should I do first? Is it even a question where we're going? Seriously, is it even a question where we're going to go? You decided to head over to Alex's lab.
Oh, Master Alex, Sir Dave is here.
Dave, come on in.
Evening, guys. You stepped into the lab. Alex was in front of his desk, still sorting through his gadgets before packing them into a backpack. Festum was already helping him, but he seemed like he could use an extra pair of hands. Will you help him? Obviously! Need any help with those?
No, I'm fine. Just going through the tools I wanted to bring.
Gah! He said as he walked to a shelf to pick up a gadget, but it was so heavy he couldn't exactly lift it up properly. Here, let me help. It was indeed very heavy, but with your combined strength, you managed to move it over to the workbench.
Woo! Thanks, Dave.
You good?
I'm okay. But for Maker's sake, why are all the tools still damn heavy? I suppose I'll have to think about optimizing them even more in the future.
Huh, you could do that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not as much as before, but thanks to you and your phone, I may have figured out a way to reduce standard issue gadget sizes and improve their handling even further.
That sounds awesome! Bet a lot of people would love that.
As they should! Oh, right, now that you're here, help me lift some other stuff too, would you?
Oh, sure. You then spent a moment to help Alex sort through the rest of his devices. Feston seemed to have left the lab at some point. Afterwards, you said goodbye to Alex as you went back to the desk to crunch some numbers. On your way back, you noticed the mouse seemingly wandering about. Will you talk to him? Should we talk to Feston? Oh, hiya. I didn't notice you were here. Welcome. Welcome to this stream, this piece of chaos. This bit of chaos. Hang on. Hydration. Feston?
Oh, Sir Dave!
What are you doing here? Are you heading back to the lab?
Yes. Feston plans to head back.
But first, Feston needs to find something. Something's gone missing?
It is Feston's fault. Feston must have misplaced one of Master Alex's phone prototypes. Feston has no idea where it was, but Festin has an idea, and Festin needs to find it before returning. Otherwise, Master Alex may cancel the trip tomorrow and get angry at Festin again.
Oh, do you need any help finding it?
No! Festin does not want Sir Dave to be yelled at by Master Alex, too. Sir Dave, just go to where he needs to be. Festin will continue the search up top.
All right, good luck with the search then, Festin.
Festin appreciates it, Sir Dave. Goodbye and have a safe trip tomorrow.
With that, the mouse hurriedly ran to the elevator to get up top. You followed suit after waiting for the elevator to come back down. Afterwards, you returned to the lobby. Alright, where to now? We can go to Alaric's office, Ray's Skyguard, and Cody's Honeysuckle, or our room. But, save here. Hiya. Yeah, we made fun of Toby already. We're going to the Honeysuckle. You decided to head over to the Honeysuckle. The place was rather empty, but it was already hours past the dinner rush. Looking through the kitchen door, you could see Cody speaking to Ashford and his new assistant, Tensai. Will you approach them? I mean, we're here, aren't we? Hello? Oh, Dave? What is it? Came to order some food? No, I'm just here to check on you, Cody. Oh, I appreciate it, Dave. So, did I come at a bad time? Huh? Oh, no, not at all. I was just asking them about tending to the place for me for 2 days straight. I can't help but feel kind of worried.
Like I said, sir, I can hold the fort. We've been working here for nearly a week with you away on duty, and so far we're still fine, right?
I guess, but what if you'd be too busy to show up one day, Ash? There are plenty of days throughout this week where Ash couldn't come in until the afternoon, boss, and yet the tavern is still in business, is it not? That's true, you did pretty much hold the fort on your own, Tensai. And you can count on me that, boss. I can and will do it again, should it ever come to that. The song, let me check. No, I don't get that song. I don't think I've ever heard that song. Lady Luck is on my side, after all. I like a salt, Tensai. Very bold, but you also have the skills to back it up. Fine. I'll entrust the honeysuckle to both of you. You both make a good team, and I'm glad to have you as my comrade. Likewise, boss.
Oh, yes, about the trip tomorrow. There are many hidden dangers around the tree, so please be careful while you're there with your friends, sir.
Yeah, we will. Wait, the tree you said? Did I ever talk about it with you guys?
Why, yes. You mentioned it not long after you returned earlier this evening.
Really? I don't remember that at all.
Are you feeling all right, sir? A stressful day can render you forgetful.
Excuse me, coming through. The German Shepherd walked past them with a few plates of food that he prepared while you were talking. He shot you a rather strange look, then at the snow leopard, but before you could ask him what that was all about, he'd already left the kitchen. I guess I kinda forgot, huh? That's no good. I was not supposed to talk about that.
Sir, didn't you say you trusted us? It would be fine for us to know about where you're going, right?
It's Ash. Ashford is the one who poisoned. He's sus. That giant kitty is sus. That giant kitty. Yeah, I've never heard it. I've never heard it. That giant kitty is sus. I guess. Well, whatever I did say, I fully entrust the tavern to you guys. That kitty is sus. I should probably go prepare for tomorrow.
You should, sir. I'll handle the rest of the shift with Tensai.
Sounds good. Can you lend me a hand for a bit, Dave? Sure, why not? You then helped Cody preparing and packing the ingredients he wanted to bring. There were also lots of crates to move around to keep Tensai and Ashford supplied while running the tavern. After the two assistants left, you helped Cody prepare some last-minute ingredients for tomorrow's breakfast, which turned out to be pancakes, apparently. Eventually, you helped him clean up after all the tasks were finished. and went back to the lobby after saying goodbye. Alaric's office, Ray's Sky Garden, or our room? That kitty is sus. He's a suspicious kitty. Suspicious kitty. That kitty is sus. That kitty cat is suspicious. You decided to head to the Scar Guide. Fuck! You decided to head to the Sky Garden after taking the usual elevator. I am a disappointment to my family because I can't speak fucking English. Fuck! The Scar Guide. The elevator. Damn it! Damn it! Ugh. You decided to head to the Sky Garden after taking the usual elevator ride from the lobby. The elevator. As you approached Ray's garden, you could see him pruning some leaves. Seems like he's too busy to notice you. Will you approach him? I mean, yeah. Oh, I can't speak fucking English. Ray! Hey, Dave, you came. You're still tending to the garden? Yep, I'm almost finishing up. Just need to prune some of these. Alrighty, that should be it. Dave, could you help me harvest some of these leaves? Sure, I'd love to. Great. Take the small knife and carefully cut them one by one. Can also use this to harvest the herbs we need for tomorrow. Oh? Sure, but do I know which one to cut and which one to leave, though? It's either young leaves, branches, roots, or flowers. I'll let you know as we do it. Alright, then. You helped him harvesting the plant parts that would be used for tomorrow. It took you quite a while through the whole thing before you realized this is really similar to foraging, just a lot more delicate because you didn't want to ruin the plants. Obviously, I can't speak proper English. It's because I grew up in an English-speaking household. Because of that, I commonly forget words. I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember, though. Once you finished, you cleaned your hands, chatted to Ray a bit more about what these herbs were. Most of them were plants you didn't really recognize anyways. Having to cut the plants precisely while paying attention to what Ray says did make you feel more agile, though. After a while, you said goodbye to him as you returned to the lobby. Alaric's office or our room? La 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 la. 'Cause Alaric is a big kitty, big kitty. La 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 la. Music room club. Music rum club. I forgot about that. Music rum club. You decided to head over to Alaric's office. You knocked on the door. Come in. Why do I make him sound like Morgan Freeman? Good evening, sir. Dave. To what do I owe the pleasure? The Guildmaster said with a big smile as you briefly exchanged handshakes. Oh, nothing that important. I just wanted to see you before the trip tomorrow. I see. Anything I can assist you with? No, nothing of that sort, sir. I just wanted to see how you're doing, that's all. Ahaha. How thoughtful of you. But as you can see, I'm still the good old Alaric. I'm glad to hear, sir. If it is the city's safety that you're worried for, then there's no need. Now that Alicia is here with us, our foe will have to think twice or thrice before striking again. That's true. Her showing up here really helped with the people's morale. Indeed. Though there still might be skeptics amongst us, that much is given. Oh, shit. Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, how goes the investigation so far? That one's a work in progress, I'm afraid. Tobias is currently tasked with the investigation as Maxwell will soon be absent. He might still be at the harbor right now as we speak. Yeah, I did run into him there earlier. Oh, I assume he's doing well? Kind of, I suppose. I'm sorry, Dave. What are you implying exactly? Well, he seems fine physically, but... Go on. I think he's dealing with some emotional matters, some personal stuff. I see. This I am not aware of. Though I assume he must have told you something, hasn't he? Somewhat, yes. I feel like he has some relationship problems with Max. Maxwell? I suppose that would make sense. Tobias had spent a lot of time on duty with him. Is there truly bad blood between them? Oh, no, sir, not in that sense. Maybe a bit of misunderstanding. Though he did ask me if I could step in between to help them resolve this. I agreed to do the talking for him, but I really cannot promise anything. Is that so? Sir, please don't confront him about any of this, because if even you aren't aware of this, I guess it must be something really personal for him. Very well. I will not press him on this matter. I trust that you can resolve this amongst yourselves. Hopefully we can, sir. Good. So, why do you ask about him, sir? I suppose it's quite an open secret to you at this point, Dave. But Tobias is my family, and family is the second most important thing to me, next to the well-being of this city. Though, as a father, I regret not having done more for him during our earlier years. Oh! Now, where were we? Ah, yes, about the investigations. I heard Bohemian Rhapsody. I have definitely heard Bohemian Rhapsody. I have not heard What's Up. I have not heard that song. I'm afraid we haven't uncovered any new lead after the last ones your team submitted. The Gardener Association knew nothing about the infected fertilizer, and the location sourcing it had been completely left in the dust. So they wiped all traces of their activity. Precisely, though that does mean we can focus on the city's safety as our perpetrators turned tails and fled. Well, hopefully there'll be good news when we return from the trip. Like I said, trouble yourself none, Dave. I'd say you'd better prioritize your training on your heroic path. Leave the defense to the rest of us. I guarantee you there will be good news once you return. You can count on us. Yes, sir. Also, Alexander gave me this new device earlier. Alaric said, pulling what looked like an identical crystal phone from the side of his desk. I believe with this we can communicate with each other if needs be. Oh, yeah, that's a phone, sir. We can use that to talk to each other over the distance. Such a marvelous piece of technology. Is it truly something common where you came from, Dave? Yes, most people back there use phones to talk to each other across the world. And to think you've had a helping hand in Alexander's invention. I must thank you personally, Dave. You're too kind, sir. Alex did most of the work, not me. I see. Alright, I believe it is time I went back to work. I assume you have other places to be still? Yes, sir. I'm sorry if I cut into too much of your time. No harm done. Well, have a good rest of the evening, Dave. You too, sir. Goodbye. With that, you left the office and returned to the lobby. Well, I mean, yeah. You decided to turn in for the day. You took a long shower and briefly prepared for the bedtime. You wondered how the trip tomorrow would turn out to be, since it was quite the serious mission after all. Though after such a long and eventful day, it didn't take long for you to drift to sleep. And it is actually a bit too late to start Ray's route. So this is going to be a shorter than normal stream. So we're actually going to leave off here tonight. As such, stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.